Had a little incident with my boat trailer yesterday. We were at a high school bass fishing tournament. We were coming in at the end of the day. Had my son driving the boat, putting it on the trailer, and the boat came on a little bit sideways like it has before, and came up on the side, and this just bent over sideways. Now, it's taken some force before. It's not the first time it's happened. As you can see, these welds broke, and this trailer is a 2010 Nitro, and it's for my Nitro Z8. But you can see the welding didn't look like it was a real good job. Some places here it didn't look like it penetrated real well. So I think it just didn't hold up the force like it should. And I noticed on this Nitro trailer, well, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't weld that. I've got a small Lincoln MIG welder, and I'm gonna see if I can't weld that and get some good penetration. One of the important things is not only does the weld look pretty, but if you can penetrate between both metals and kind of make them one piece. And as you can see here, at least there's a few spots along in here where it just looks like it didn't even penetrate, you know, both sides of the metal. So hopefully that's just to this one piece of the trailer and not on any other parts of the trailer. So I'm going to try to get that fixed. But just as a side note, this boat is new to me. I've had it for a few months, not quite a year yet. And now there's a lot of things that I like about the boat. Putting it on the trailer has been a little bit tougher. Seems like you have to be in the water just about the right depth. I have to look at the fenders, make sure they're about halfway in and out of the water for it to go on straight. If you're too deep in the water, the nose of the boat will hit this right here. And if you're too shallow, of course, you'll come up on the trailer, and then you'll be won't be able to get all the way on. So it's almost got to be pretty much perfect. Now, this boat here is my 1984 Ranger 395 VIO, and on this trailer, there's some things that I like about it when I tow it compared to the 2010 Nitro. So maybe some older technology that maybe they forgot, or just seemed like it worked a lot better. Now on this trailer, it's got a roller further back. It seems like that kind of helps keep the boat straight going on. And this trailer's not real particular if you're too deep or too shallow. It's not near as big a deal. If you're a little more shallow, it's got this extra roller that'll lift up the nose of the boat and it kind of help you guide it on. And so I kind of like that design. I think between that extra roller and that extra guide, it's not near as critical about being at the perfect depth. You know, you can be a couple of feet, you know, further forward or back, and it's not that big a deal. And as you guys know, on the different boat ramps that are at the different angles, it can be a little bit trickier. On this Nitro, it's pretty picky. You have to be just at the right depth to get the boat loaded up, to hit right on the trailer, and you know, to come in. So I think some modifications would be nice, to add like an extra roller, an extra guide, kind of to make it more like this Ranger. You know, another interesting thing that I've noticed is that when I'm towing this older trailer, now it's got a shorter tongue. The Nitro's got a longer tongue, but it is nice that I can fold the tongue back and store it in my garage. And but I noticed that when it's trailering behind my pickup, that this older trailer, pretty much the wheels, the tires will follow exactly where my truck tires are. So if I'm going around like a gas pump or whatever, it seems like the tires will almost exactly follow my truck. I don't have to worry about it. Now, with this longer tongue on the Nitro, you know, the tires will swing a little further over, so I can clear like a pump with my truck, but I may not clear it with the boat, so I have to be extra careful with that long tongue and kind of watch out. So anyway, it's kind of a long story, just some differences between the older trailer and the newer one. But in the meantime, I'm going to see if I can't get this at least fixed for now, and because obviously this is a pretty critical piece. When we got off the lake, I pulled the boat off, and then I've got the weld holding here on one side, so I just kind of pulled it out real slow once I got it latched on. And then of course I've got latches, straps on the back of the boat, so I wasn't as worried about it. We had about a 3-hour trip back to the house, so I'm glad it held. But anyways, we'll see if we can get this fixed up, and but just pointing out some differences. Now, if you guys have had any issues with your boats or trailers, you know, getting the boats to come on here just right, or have any issues with it being in and out of the water at a certain depth, let me know. Put a comment in there for me, and I'll get started on this project.